Right, so you let out when we were filming earlier, so there was cats roaming around in your house.
Yes.
So when did that happen? When did you first, I don't know, fall in love with cats?
Well, actually, when I was a kid, I didn't like cats at all.
Really?
Because I had a traumatic experience. I saw a cat grab this injured bird that I was just about to save. Grab it in its mouth and run off with it, and it really traumatized me. So I didn't like cats for a while. And then I went on this holiday with my family to the Isle of Wight when I was about 12, 13. There were lots of cats there, and I just fell in love with them then. So yeah, since I've been about 12, 13.
So you've always had cats?
Around that same time, my parents bought our first cat. Before that,
Do you think your mum bought the cat? Did she love cats, or was it through you?
Oh, my mum loves cats. Yeah, love isn't even the word. Yeah, obsessed, I think, is the word. Yeah.
How many cats does your mum have?
Now she's only got 2. She did have 3 a few years ago, but just 2.
And did she breed them?
No.
Okay, so obviously now you're married.
Yes.
How many cats do you have?
2. Taking after my mum. Yeah, I've got 2 cats. I've got one Bengal.
Oh, wow.
Who's just had kittens. And then one half British blue.
Oh my God. How do you cope with that? Because I wouldn't know what to, I mean, I know I've had children, but I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So talk us through, who's the father?
It was a Bengal stud, very lovely natured, lovely markings, who wasn't too far away from us. So we got in contact with the owner who was advertising and came to an agreement. Yeah, and so we dropped our cat Nala off to spend a few...
What did you do? There you go.
Yeah, a few nights of passion. And obviously, you know, it worked.
And how was he? Did he have to kind of... Did they just obviously...
Well,
I don't have to aid them in any way?
I mean, I don't know why, but I had in my head that as soon as we let Nala out of her little cage, this, you know, big, strong male cat was going to leap on her, and it was going to be horrific. But it wasn't like that at all. It was actually really sweet. The male cat came up to her, sniffed her, was meowing, and actually that's how it is a lot of the time. They have to win the female over. So
isn't that the way in life?
Yeah,
surely.
Well, it should be.
Yeah, exactly. Every man should win a woman over. It's not that easy.
Yeah. So and she was in heat, so she was ready for it.
So it was all timed and planned.
Yeah, I mean, she was over a year old. We'd spoken to our vet about it, made sure she was all healthy, the right weight, and that she was ready for it. We wanted to do everything the right way. And you know, we don't plan to breed her over and over again. We just wanted to do it this one time.
Okay, so that was my next question: is does everyone think of it, or is it just you decided I just would like to experience?
Yeah, I mean, my husband Chris, he's had cats in the past when he's been growing up, and they've had kittens, and he thought it was a really nice experience, and he also thought it was nice for the mummy cat as well. It made her more, I don't know, mellow and relaxed, I think, around people. So hopefully that'll be the same for our cat.
So 2 nights of passion.
I think it was 3. Yeah, I think it was 3 nights.
And so then what happened after?
Well, we could tell, it's hilarious, we could tell straight away that she was pregnant. This is hilarious. She was so tired, sleeping all day, you know, just like humans. And she even had a bit of morning sickness. Not kidding. I know, which is a little bit sad, but it's normal, it's natural.
And did you have to feed her anything different while she was pregnant? Do you have to consider that like we do?
Yeah, they recommend feeding kitten food. Obviously your cat, well, you hope it's an adult when it's pregnant. So it should be on adult food normally, but if it's pregnant, kitten food, because it's got like more calories and more nutrients. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we did. And we just made sure that she was eating fine, you know, toileting fine. Everything was normal. Otherwise, we would have taken her straight to the vet.
And just watching her over that period.
Yeah, we watched her belly get bigger, her nipples get bigger. Oh my God. Because, I mean, this sounds a little bit weird, but I've seen her nipples in the past, and they've been tiny little white dots. You can barely see them really unless you're looking for them. All of a sudden there were huge pink nipples sticking out, so that was quite bizarre, but it was a sure sign that she was pregnant.
Yeah, which is again the same as women, isn't it? You can tell one of the areas you always notice.
Yeah, so I think it's been really interesting seeing, especially as I've been pregnant myself, you know, comparing both of our symptoms, because some of them have been really similar. The tiredness, the sickness.
What was the time scale then?
About 2 months. Yeah, I think it's about 65 days for a cat, you know, give or take.
Oh, and so you had to watch her and make sure she was safe. And did you change her bedding or where she?
Yeah, so we tried to build a few nests for her, little enclosed areas, hoping that she'd take to one or two of them. In the end, it didn't work. She gave birth pretty much on my lap.
Oh my god!
And yeah, I know. I think she was quite scared at first, but she is a Bengal, and they do say that Bengals are slightly more highly strung, and they can be more attached to their owners as well. So luckily, I was home while it was all happening. She gave birth pretty much on my lap, which is disgusting. Threw those trousers straight in the bin. And yeah, luckily, the whole process was quite good. She had 3 kittens. She still got 3, and they came out, you know, quite quickly, one after the other. But it could have taken 24 hours plus.
So did you feel her contractions? Could you feel it?
Saw them. Yeah. It was hard to watch. You saw the contractions happening, and she'd, you know, make funny little meow sounds. Oh, and this is absolutely hilarious. So we have another cat who's half a British Blue, Lyra, and she's a few months younger than Nala. And the morning of Nala's, the morning she gave birth, she was trying to drag Lyra by the scruff of her neck into one of the nests, like a kitten.
Wow.
Which was quite funny. I don't think Lyra liked it very much.
And so one by one they came out quite quickly then?
Yeah, I'd say about 10 minutes between them.
Yeah.
Which was good for us.
And who cut the umbilical cord?
Right, so I did. Sometimes the mummy cat will do it themselves. They'll bite through it themselves.
They'll just chew it and bite it.
Chew through it. But Nala didn't do that. So I called the vets and I said, what shall I do? And they said a pair of sharp, sterile scissors, which I had, and to cut the umbilical cord, making sure that you don't cut too close to the stomach.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because that increases the risk of infection. So I left a good, inch or slightly more.
How did you sterilise the scissors?
They were straight from the dishwasher.
Oh, right.
Hot wash on the dishwasher. Luckily, I already had them there, and they're sharp. So,
were you nervous?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd never done anything like this before. Another thing that's important to say is when the kittens are born, they come out like in this sack, which the mummy cat should clean off and break straight away with her tongue. And Nala did that absolutely fine, but it can be very dangerous if she doesn't do that. Sometimes the human will need to intervene and tear the sack. Gosh. So that the kitten can breathe.
Oh my god.
Luckily I didn't have to do that.
So on our next video you're going to have to tell us what you've been doing since the birth actually, and how you've looked after them. But it's fascinating because I wouldn't know what to do.
no, it's been a good learning experience. First couple of days I was absolutely terrified, and there's always that chance as well that one of them could die, for whatever reason. Luckily all 3 are still alive at the moment, but it's still early days, so we'll see.
Excellent, thank you.